Hi, I'm Rob with DRS. In this video, you'll learn how to assemble a Watchmaster IP Elite camera. Then you'll learn how to stage your camera with a home run or direct attached cabling installation. Normally, we'd assemble the camera at the installation site, but for this demonstration, we're assembling it here in the lab, and then we'll attach the camera to a wall mount. The Watchmaster IP Elite can be configured for either digital or analog output, with Power over Ethernet, or PoE, a 12-volt or 24-volt DC connection, or a 24-volt AC connection. Today, we're using PoE. Information on all connections is included in the user manual. Your Watchmaster IP Elite packaging includes a camera, a shroud, cable gland, and the associated hardware. Refer to the user manual for a complete list of tools needed. Okay, let's get started. Take a number 2 Phillips head screwdriver and pierce the membrane of the cable gland. Now remove the electrical nut and set it to the side. Place the O-ring on the cable gland. This is necessary to ensure a good seal. Now, set the cable gland to the side for a moment. The next step is to insert the Ethernet cable. It's highly recommended that shielded Cat5 cable is used for installation to protect against any electronic interference. Insert the cable through the mount adapter, the flat side. Then, through the base mount. Then, through the convex side of the electrical nut. And finally, through the bottom and out the back of the camera body. Insert the Ethernet cable through the threaded end of the cable gland. You're going to pull the cable through the gland until there's 4.5 inches of cable past the gland. Use your ruler to measure the length. As I said earlier, we're using a PoE configuration here, but you can also power the camera with 24-volt AC, 12-volt DC, or 24-volt DC. If you're not using PoE, you'll need to route your AC or DC cables through the gland at this time. Please refer to the Quick Start guide for details. Now, we'll tighten the cable gland onto the cable. Grip the flange with the pliers. Then, tighten the compression nut with the open end wrench until it's medium tight. About 8 inch-pounds of torque should do it. Now it's time to crimp the RJ45 connector onto the cable. Once you're done, connect the RJ45 connector into the port on the back of the camera. Pull the Ethernet cable to set the cable gland into the camera. Next, position the electrical nut onto the cable gland and tighten it until it's finger tight. Use your hex wrench to tighten the electrical nut until it's fairly tight. About 8 inch-pounds of torque. Next, attach the base plate to the camera body. Make sure to install the base plate in the proper orientation. It'll snap into place. The base plate is secured with 8 screws. The mount adapter is next. Be sure to position the curved end towards the back of the camera. The adapter requires 4 screws. The next step is to attach the sealing washers to 2 of the screws. Place the washer on the first screw with the metal side against the screw head. Screw it into place using your screwdriver. This works better than forcing the washer down, and it creates less wear and tear on the gasket material. Now do the same thing with the second screw and washer and set them aside. Now find the desiccant pack. Place it in the back cover of the camera. Then place the back cover on the camera body. You have to twist it into place so that you don't pinch the large O-ring. There we go. Now attach the back cover using the screws that we put the sealing washers on. The last step is to attach the solar shroud, which reduces solar loading. Insert the 2 stem bumpers into the shroud. Just press them into place. It's a loose fit. The solar shroud has 2 protrusions that snap into these 2 channels on the side of the camera. Just put one of them into place and then snap the other side into place. There you have it. Now we'll attach the camera to a wall mount. The Watchmaster IP Elite was designed with an emphasis on ease of integration. Its mechanical design allows you to use a variety of industry standard brackets. Line up these screw holes to the holes in the mount and insert your first screw. Once they're all screwed in, loosen the bracket adjustment screw on the bottom of the mount. Point the camera to the area of interest and tighten it back. Now, the Watchmaster IP Elite's ready to go. Thanks for watching.